Yo, good morning. Um, I don't know, I said I was gonna do this video, and I said I was gonna, like, take notes, and, I was gonna, like, try and have comprehensive points and whatnot, but, Tarkov had that event this weekend, or this week, and I thought it would keep going through the weekend, but it didn't. So, yeah, so I just played Tarkov all week, because I was doing the cultist event, obviously. Um, it actually gave me purpose. Yeah. I don't know how to start this. We're just gonna start talking, and then just stop talking whenever I decide it's too much talking. Um, we started this channel, or I started this channel, I guess. Living in my car in the middle of nowhere. So, and that's kind of all you see. You kind of just like see me shoot it from, hey, what's up, or like this is what's going on. So, I don't know. Living in an apartment now. Where like it's been a little over a year since I started the channel. I guess I don't remember exactly how much money I had when I started. Maybe it was like $3,000 or so. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, I moved into the apartment again, like $3,000 a couple months after that. I can't exactly remember how much money I had. I was broke. Just broken. Started this new, honestly horrible factory job, but it's keeping me off the streets, man. I'm off the streets, man. So it's good. Um, I don't know, man. I have like I've saved up so far. I mean, I've saved up like $15,000 just kind of sacrificing, right? Like I sacrifice as much as I possibly can, like medical care, but eat. There's a lot of things. Like I sacrifice as much as I feel like I can without, you know, making myself feel terrible. I wish I would have gotten like a little bit nicer of a apartment to live in, but it kind of is what it is. Right? I'll probably just try and stay here as long as I keep my job and everything. I'm probably gonna try and sign my lease again because I think I have like 3 more months or so. So I'm probably gonna try and sign another like year lease here and then just hopefully attempt to stack up like another $12,000 to $15,000. Because I don't have any, I didn't really have bad credit. Like I owed like maybe one or two things. Like one of them was medical, and I was never gonna pay it because they like skamazed me, and I don't believe in paying for getting skamazed. If you can avoid it, I'm like, nah, it's never happening. Imagine like owing some money on a medical debt, and like you don't have a job, and you like live at home and take care of like your great grandfather, and some like angry, I'm not gonna say what, but like angry lady, is like yelling at you on the phone about how you need to make his insurance pay you money for looking after him to pay your $1,600 medical bill that you have, right? Like crazy. Like literally berating me on the phone about it. It's okay. I'm severely mentally ill. Just you know, I'm one of the groups of people that everyone can with because we don't have a voice. Yeah, I don't know. All right, this is me. I'm upset that I'm failing, and I go do push-ups, bro. I don't do this very often, but like I was angry at myself, and you can't even see it. I'm busting out 10 push-ups, and then I come back and do like 3 in the other direction, and I'm like, this, I'm done, and I get back on. Can we just get past that? Yeah. All right, push-ups over. Getting back out on the track. I don't know, man. I don't really have any family or any friends. Like, always been like sick, but I really haven't been close to most of my family, I guess. And the people that I had been close to owe me money. Like my uncle owes me money. My best friend owes me money to this day, which he doesn't feel like he does, but that for sure does. You know what I mean? You never take money from anyone that you don't intend to pay back, or like, you know what I mean? And don't like wait around to pay it back. Just like, yeah, pay it back. You give it back. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I value. I don't know. I guess I value loyalty higher than most people. Like I have cheated on one of my girlfriends before, which was just a bad thing. I was a teenager, but. I do value loyalty. Like I have pretty strong undying loyalty as long as I feel like the other person is loyal to me. Just in a general thing, like it's like a friendship thing, a business thing, like anything. Like it trust. Like if you've watched any of my Tarkov stuff, it's like I either can't trust you at all, which means I don't trust you. I'm not going to trust you, or I give full trust, and then hopefully you're not kidding or fucking with me because I've now given full trust because I don't know how to do anything else. It's like it's one or the other for me. It's just me driving the other day. I clipped it and I was thinking about using it, but again, it's like I don't know that I want to keep doing stuff. Like I don't want to like stop doing stuff if it sounds stupid. Even if part of me wants to keep doing stuff. I appreciate that I'm not doing it daily anymore. I actually felt a little bit better this week, I guess, because I never really had to worry about doing anything other than just like coming home and like playing games, which I'll put it to you this way, like, so I can never find anything to watch on TV. I can never find like shows that I want to get into watching or find movies that I want to watch for the most part. And the feeling of not being able to find something to watch, the feeling of not being able to find something to watch gives me super bad anxiety. I just start like to freak out. I have a lot of issues. I fainted for the first time in quite a long time again last night. Like you just stand up too fast. Like I hit my babes and then I hold my breath because I don't know. I never want to set off fire alarms anywhere that I'm at. So I've just gotten to the point where I just like hold my breath until like most of it's just dissipated or whatever. But I also think I have like blood pressure issues. So I just stood up and passed out. And like when I say like passed out, just like falling down, like knocking over on my way down. Which I haven't done that in a while, but I've been doing that off and on over the last like probably a minimum of 10 years, maybe 15 years of like 30, 31 years. It's not great. I don't know, man. Like I always feel unhappy and depressed, and I only do things that I hate, right? And I'm not like going around like for the most part. I'll only do. I pretty much hate everything. I guess like I hate everything to varying degrees, but like I'll do things that bring me like pain and suffering. And you might be like, what the? So I'll play games that are like bad or like the success rate is so low and it's just so hard and it's just so frustrating. And I do it all the time. I don't know. It's just yeah, and it's bad, dude. Tarkov's bad. 50% of the time, head eyes is like that's pretty rough. And I'm not saying everyone's cheating. I'm just saying like the server kills me around walls a lot. Yeah, so I just like to do things that I hate. Like I don't know, man. There's a lot of things too. Like I'm constantly afraid that I'm gonna die. Like that I'm dying. Like I never even expected to live this long. I always expected to be dead at like 20, 25, like for sure 30. I'm like, oh, there's no way. So I'm still kicking. And I don't know. In a sense, I'm in the best shape I've ever been because I'm like not as fat as I used to be and I'm more active than I used to be and everything else. But I still don't feel good. You know what I mean? Like to be honest, I actually feel worse than I've pretty much ever felt. Because back in the day, like I never felt like I needed purpose or I had to find purpose, but I feel like I have no purpose. I don't know, other than just like I don't feel, I don't know, like I never used to think about it. Like I never used to like think about who I was, what I was gonna be, what anything. Like I always just I don't know what the fuck I thought, to be honest. I never used to think about this. And now it's like I don't know what to do anymore. I just feel like I have no purpose and I don't know, man. I feel like I have to accept that I suck at like life. I'm getting old. And that a lot of my dreams and things are not probably going to be fruition. Like, you know, like, it's smaller dreams, you know what I mean? I can still have dreams, but, like, smaller more in perspective dreams. Like, I don't know. I never used to think about what I would be or what I had to be or wanted to be. I just was. And now I don't know what the fuck I am. So it's just, it sucks. Like, real bad. I'm constantly afraid that I'm gonna have a heart attack. And I'm constantly like putting myself under so much stress, and like I hate my job really bad, and like I actually get really angry there and everything else. And I understand that I'm making myself so angry that I'm putting myself at a risk of a heart attack. So I'm just always worried about it, and worrying about it just makes my blood pressure higher and makes me more anxious. It sucks. I mean, it's kind of just like a reciprocating circle of just like, I wish I could find something that chilled me out and relaxed me, and I could just do that, and I just can't. I honestly, like, even in my own like personal time, like I really can't find things to relax me. Like, the best I can achieve is like staying busy. As long as I can stay busy, we're busy. Like, I'm not like, I keep looking at my screen. Yeah, like the best I can usually achieve is just like staying busy, or like that's, yeah. I don't. Woke up this morning, slept in, which was actually kind of nice because I never do that. But I slept in, just kind of like shutting my morning off, taking my medication, kind of just jamming to music, dancing around the apartment, acting goofy. Man, I try super hard to like be normal or be like happy or be something, you know what I mean? I try really hard, just to try. The other thing is just like I guess the loneliness of it. Like I want to be with someone. I want to have friends. I want all the things, I guess. Sometimes I also just want like peace and love. But yeah, I don't know. Like I wish I had like friends and this and that. But it's also just like I'm not well, and the only people I ever seem to attract are just people who are not good for me, so it's just like, I don't know. And I mean that by friends and like just women, like just generally. I picked the worst friends. I don't know how I don't have any friends other than like my homie at work, Jim Bubbles. Every once in a while I talk to him or whatever. That's about it, dude. I don't know. Again, it's also just like I feel sick and I don't feel very well, so it's like hard to want to put myself on anyone, like on like just anyone in general. Like I've said it before, but like I turn down dates, and I just not the most attractive man in the world, but also not ugly. So I don't know, but I like to turn down stuff like that. Or, people all the time at work talking about like, partying or drinking or this and doing this and that and blah blah blah. And I'm sure I could go, especially people my age group and stuff. But I never like saying that. But I just mind my business. I rarely ever even really talk to anyone. Like I warm up to people. Like it's super weird. Like I warm up to people, but like God, it might be 6 months of hanging around before I warm up to you. You might never even catch like a good joke from me before 6 months. I also, like I say, I wish I didn't have to be around people, like, because I understand that I'm kind of a miserable human being. Like I'm not happy. And I can't, and I'm kind of, it's been so long that I don't really try and fake it anymore. It's just like, yo, I'm here. Like I'm trying. Like this is me trying. It's just being here. I'm sorry. And that's another thing too, is like, even when I'm not in the wrong for something, I'm constantly just fucking apologizing. I hate that. I hate just being like, anytime anything happens, I'm always just like, oh, I'm sorry. I instantly just like, oh, I'm sorry. And it's like, it's not even my bad most of the time. Like, it's just, man, I feel like a parasite on people sometimes, and I just wish I wasn't a parasite on everyone. I'm trying so hard. I've never taken any government assistance. I've never taken anything. Anyone, dude. Like, hey, you're looking at someone who, like, for the last 10 years has got it with these two hands. Like, and I've lived on the street for several years. I don't take anything. I'm my own person. I build it, and when I can't, and if I can't build it, then I can't have it. It's kind of my mental. I can't find a way, a strat, or something to get me what I want, then it's not for me because I can't figure it out. And I have a real hard time figuring things out. I have real bad memory problems. Like I've spoken on it before, but like it could be a lot of things. It could be smoking, you know what I mean, for like 20 years or something. Like, well, not 20 years, but since I was like, be that. It could be I took several hard hits on the head as a kid. Like no joke. I've taken a lot of hits on the head as a human being. Like my head's a little crooked. Yeah. Seriously. I don't know what I'm gonna look like when I have to shave my head. It's probably gonna look bad because I was actually dropped on my head multiple times. So like, it's gonna look wacky. And I might have to get like a hairpiece, man. A wig, a hairpiece. Man. I hate getting old. I'm always trying to make myself laugh. At least I can like kind of make myself laugh. But it's not all just pain. Like I said, not focusing on doing the videos every day has been helpful. Trying to just really focus in at work and just understanding like, yo, like you really just need to get this. 2 years here gets me, you know, don't give me a fucking loan on a house, I don't get a house, and or I could just rent a house in cash somewhere and just like work on it. Like I intend to possibly work on it. But I also think like the whole memory thing, like my horrible memory problems, it's also I think just like PTSD and just like the trauma and stuff that I've been through that I'm just like not like I think I'm constantly putting myself through so much like all the time that I'm just constantly just like compacting it down in there, and it's like I'm great in the pinch, you know what I mean? Like I hate to say it, but like when everything's fucked up, I'm somehow at my best. And I hate that. I think a lot of things. But I think the memory thing is honestly just like PTSD, like just like trauma that I'm like packing down so hard that I can't. That I just have a real hard time like remembering a lot of stuff. But like certain other things are like locked in. But oh my god, I forgot that me letting those dudes like slowly pass me killed all of them somehow. Yeah, I assume that's what it is, I guess. It makes the most sense to me because I'm constantly just trying to block out like my nightmares and just like the things that happen, I guess, like, and not think about it, not focus on it. Oh god, this is where I was like, I'm going first person mode. I'm going sicko mode. Does it go over it? Yeah, it goes for a little while. Yeah. It's been a hard road, man. And like I say, it's I'm constantly thinking about it. Like I'm thinking about like time and people and like how for millions of years like this has been a thing, and just like ownership, and like how it's weird that people don't want to own their homes anymore. I don't know, man. For millions of years, hobos have been dusting dirt off the front porch of their house. You know what I mean? Like for as long as caves have been a thing, Neanderthals have been dusting dirt off the porch. Hey, George, wash your feet. Wash your feet, man. Don't be bringing that in here, man. I just can clean the bare rug. Don't bring the dirty feet in there. I don't know. Like I just how often do you think about Robe? I think about Robe a couple times. I just want to be happy. I don't know exactly how to get there or what I want to do, man. I know I want to just like go to antiques. The only thing that makes me happy is like going to antique stores and finding like old Nintendo games or like junk, like this man who's like all broken and up, son. This is from like God, what was it? It's BioShock 3, I think. I'm pretty sure it's from that. and he's like missing like a Gatling gun or a wheelbarrow or something. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just like hunting goofy man, and a lot of the goofies that I find, I don't know, like furniture related stuff. Like there was a bench, or like not a bench, but it was like a stool, and it was super duper ornate. It was like mixed, like metal, like I don't know, clearly handmade, like insane or whatever. I'm just like, all right, yeah, we gotta. Did we move forward from that? All right, just like dancing. What else? I haven't really messed with these cars. I just hopped onto the server and I'm like, all right, yeah, having fun. I just like to clip some of it, and I thought maybe I would use some of it, but again, it's like I need to. I want to stop doing YouTube videos because I want to like, I don't know, man, learn video editing or make this better in some way. I just don't. Just like I want to stop and like kind of work on that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll never get better. Maybe this will be all it'll be. It's just like the potato stuff. I don't know, man. I just don't know what I want to do. Except for have horrible accidents. I gave it back up. I'll say. Oh god, I can't say. This is from the other day. There's no wheel cam. Yeah. The end's pretty good. There's like a pretty nice tandem at the end. Someone just starts following me. Not this guy. He does decent. But I'm pretty hard to follow. But the guy that starts following me in the end is just like ridiculous. I don't know. I kind of want to get VR at some point. The camera sucks, dude. Like, it looks fine here. But, man, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's so pixelated. Like, it's not at all in 1080p. Like, if I go full screen, it's like in 360 or 480. It's bad. I don't know what's wrong with it. Logitech StreamCam Pro Potato is a pile of crap. I don't know, man. Like I say, if I can keep my job, if I can keep it held down, locked down for one more year from now, I'll be house hunting. I'll be house hunting in, you know, the hills of Ohio, in the hills of Pennsylvania. I'll be house hunting. A lot of the stuff I end up saving, like that I find on Facebook Marketplace, that are like, oh yeah, that's pretty like good deal. They all sell. For the most part, they all sell. I rarely find things that, like, again, I know what I'm looking for, I guess, in a sense. So I find a lot of the things that it's like, oh yeah, nobody's buying that. And then I've also find a lot of things that it's like, yep, somebody's probably gonna start sending offers on that like right now. And that's the same thing with trucks, cars, everything. Like, I don't know. I have a thing for like knowing them. I don't know, like I want to say knowing the market or like knowing what to hunt or knowing the price of stuff. Like I would be very good at reselling things. As a former bouquet of flower salesman, as a teenager man, with like grossing profits of like $750,000, man. Well, actually, not like like the gross was probably that, but like not the profits, man. The profits were terrible, man. The owner of the company spent all his money on like subwoofers and like weed. So the successful teenage business did not go very successfully. It actually ended just like in a bankruptcy. I feel a little bit better this week. Like I said, I really just want to start trying to live the perspective of like, you know, I own my house. I don't have to worry about anything like that. I don't like where I'm living. I really don't like where I'm living. So like it's kind of a thing that I'd like to not be here, but I just have to pack it in. Same thing with like my mental health stuff, like and my physical health, like my teeth falling out and everything. All the actual physical problems that I'm having. I kind of just need to pack it in, dude. Like, it's 2 more years or so, and then I'll finally be able to, like, pay a therapist to talk to me, or pay someone to talk to me or something. You know what I mean? Essentially. Um, and I'll maybe be able to start working on the probably $50,000 it'll cost me to get fake teeth. Yeah, I don't know. Just working through things, man. And yeah, just like I for sure have tons of vitamin deficiencies because again, like I don't eat very well. It's mostly just like cookies and milk and BS. I cooked cinnamon rolls last night, dude, and the fucking thing told me to cook them for like way longer than you're supposed to, and I don't know why. Like I don't remember it ever being like 23 to 27 minutes, and I'm like, okay, so I'll just put it in there for like 20 minutes, and they still came out burnt, and I'm like, what the sun? Horrible recommendations on the cooking. I hate cooking. It's like after the time I burn it or I pick it up, and I wasted the money on it, and it's like, ah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I just want the perspective of I have a house. I'm not worried about anything. I wish I could have a pet, someone to hang out with, someone to I don't know. I'd have to leave. I'd have to go outside. I don't know. I'd have to take the dog outside, so that would at least put me outside. Because currently I don't leave the house unless I have to go to work. I literally don't leave the house unless I have to go to work, and then like I pack in anything that I need to do generally on those work days. So like weekend hits and I don't move. I'm indoors. I don't move. I don't even. Yeah, I wouldn't even need to change like pants. I take a shower. It's something that I end up just having to do. Like I refuse to let myself like not take a shower like every day. Yeah. Just because before like having to take a shower at the gym and everything just sucked. That shit. That sucked. Yeah. Being assaulted with a hose by staff, being with everything, it sucked. So yeah. I always try and take a decent shower. Which again I like taking a shower and it's a nice time for me. And I can't wait for like the like bathroom I'm gonna have in my house because it's gonna be like nice and not shitty. I guess my current bathroom is like the tub surrounds like probably 30 years old and it's cracking in the middle and it's hot. And it was like that when I got here, so it's like yeah, it's been a year of that. Everything in there is just horrid. And I prefer to like I just can't wait, man. It's like no matter what house I get, it's not gonna be worse than this because I'm gonna like make sure that it's not worse than this. It's like yeah, I don't know. Your environment's key, dude. Like yeah. You wanna have a nice environment to attempt to like make your life nice. Like it if every day when I got home from my crappy factory job and I went and sat in my like nice garden out back at my house and just like hung out with my dog and like smoked the L or something, like I might feel decent. And you know, pop some music and stuff, like go inside, maybe I can actually cook something without worrying about everything breaking. You know. And maybe I feel better. But I kinda just gotta pack it in right now, dude. Like my life is it's you know it's not worse than many millions of other people. My life is so much better than so many other people, and I just can't ever like I don't know. I focus on the people that it's like, well, George across the street, like George has a big ass truck, man. It's a nice truck, and then like he's got like a cute wife, and it's like yeah, well, George also might just be like super in debt and like unhappy and on the midst of like a divorce. I don't know. I focus on other people and like what's going on. I'm always living in the past and it sucks. I wish I could just like focus on the future and like making things better here and now. But I can't ever seem to do that because I also have the mentality of like, well, I'll just burn everything down right now. Not literally, but like figuratively and like that. I'll quit my job. I'll put all my stuff in storage. I'll live in the woods. I don't give up type thing. That's the type of like burn it down thing I think of. Or just like, I don't know. It's just things like that. Not great things. But I just keep, like, I don't know. I guess I always felt like I was more special than I was. or am, I guess. I don't know. You're always your own main character, dude. Don't ever like let anyone tell you differently. But you know, it's, I don't know. I think that's it. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know what kind of. Is this the short one or the long one? Short one. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Might be more potato videos here and there. Like I still have some Tarkov stuff that I was thinking about putting out. Like being killed by Hyper, the game or whatever. I was killed by Hyper and where I killed Teeks. Might put that. I'd probably put that one out. A couple other things like I just don't know. But again, I kind of said I wanted to like stop putting videos out. I gotta figure out how to like tag this video and put like on the main ahead of my channel. I gotta figure that out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's it. Like, sometimes I feel like I live in the Matrix. Sometimes I feel like everything's not real. Even though I know it's real. And, I don't know. I know everything's real. I just know it sucks. And I wish I could make it better. Even if I lived in the Matrix, I really don't give a if it is the Matrix. It's just like, I'd like for my Matrix situation to be better. Make the Matrix better. You know what I mean? And I'm attempting to do that without committing any crimes, hurting anyone, taking anything away, like, stuff like that. A hobo on a journey, trying to like make $1 million so I can just like stop working and live in the woods somewhere, listen to reggae all day. Or, I don't know. Like I said, man, I don't feel great. I feel a little bit better this week than I did last week. I hate my job. I think about quitting every day. I focus on it. I don't know what I'll do if I quit. It's not the worst job ever. It's just, I hate working with people, and it's frustrating. And, I don't know. I don't make enough money for the end of going. And I'm also at high risk for just, like, getting hurt all the time, so it's... My fears and my issues with it are founded. I just also don't have a better option being stupid. I'm not well educated and living in the middle of nowhere. And not having any friends. And just like not being able to talk to people. Like I'm horrible in interviews because I'm always so nervous. My anxiety and my own mental illness stuff has real life physical impacts on every facet of my life, and it continues. It's rough. It's November. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna learn video editing or whatever. Like maybe I'll work on it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I just know it's November, and I actually have to spend a lot of money this month because there's just a lot of stuff that I need. I need like new hair clippers. I might get the razor, like a new razor. Games, I'll probably just do a bunch of crap on Steam. I'll just give myself like $100 or something to pull on Steam. Vape stuff, I'm gonna try and buy an entire year worth of like e-juice, like juice for my vape. That's probably like $600-700. Cause I'm gonna buy slightly better juice because I'm tired of vaping on the cheapest crap juice that I can get. Especially when I'm grinding hard. Even though I'm not working overtime, I like to work overtime, but again, it's like I'm like, by the time, like after 8 hours, like most of the time I'm like, yes, I want to leave. I hate everything and I hate everyone and I just don't want to be here. Give me my $121 and send me on my anyway, son. It's a very aerodynamic car. Very aerodynamic. It's very square too. Like as soon as you hit something, it's just like, wow. Did it so many times. What else? I want to buy earbuds. I think I'm gonna get the Sennheiser Sport Wireless. I think. I don't know, just cause I got like the thing. I don't want to fall out. I want to be messing with them at work. I feel like there's something else I was maybe gonna buy, but I just don't know what it is. Like I said, I just keep trying to stack up money through just like saving. Like I say, I only make 121 bucks a day, but I never eat out. I honestly can't even think of the last time that I ate out. I think it's been like it's probably been like 8 or 9 months since I've ate out, and even when I used to eat out, I would only spend $2 or $3. Like that's easy. So you can tell I'm just like attempting to budget everything for the next year. The toilet paper I buy is 94 cents for like 4 rolls. Like everything I do, all my clothes are from the thrift store, even though they're like nice, like a Pokemon hat, Nike thingy. Yeah, it's just I do everything I can to try and save $1 so that I have $1 to spend when I want to buy something like that. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I'm probably going to spend more money than I'm going to make this month. This will be like just a net zero month or whatever. But it doesn't really matter because I can't buy anything or do anything that I actually want to do with the amount of money I have. Can't really find any houses, like cash houses, that really make sense in my area, I guess. Like, I could find cash houses in like Cleveland, Canton. If I looked around hard enough, for probably 5 to 10, but those probably need at least $50,000 worth of, anything put into them. For the most part, those are pretty rough. I'd have to really look around. Even in rough area, I'm not a people person. I'm not good with dealing with people. So, ideally, kind of middle of nowhere or just like small town somewhere. Where I don't have to deal with traffic or people or anything. I just do my own thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's it, man. I keep saying that, but I don't know what else to say. Like, my life's been super hard. I've also made it super hard. I don't know why, but like I constantly just work against myself. On purpose sometimes, and really mostly not on purpose. But I'm sure I do things on purpose. I just want to be happy. I want to make it better. I want to make myself happy so that maybe I can make other people happy. Like I say, I hate that I'm a miserable person. Sucks. I constantly want to try and work on it and everything, but like I have no patience, bro. Like people start talking or just saying stupid stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so bored. Like I'm falling, like at work, like it's just so mind numbing and boring. Like it's just, I can't imagine trying to watch security cameras or something. I think I'd pass out. But what I'm doing, like even still, like I'm like the next thing to falling asleep if we stop working or anything happen. Like I just like next thing to falling asleep. So bored. I'm hoping to have a dope house next year. I'm hoping to do all the things that I keep talking about doing and I keep working towards. I just know that every single day is a battle, and that's another thing I think about too. Like, even though I have these plans for the future, I have these different things, I'm really only focusing on like today, tomorrow, maybe the crap that I'm supposed to be working on this week or this month, but I'm not really looking too far past that. I can't. Like, I get so anxious and I freak out because I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I also feel like my trajectory for like what I'm working on and how long everything's gonna take sucks, and I just want to stop everything and do something else, and I just don't know what to do. Oh. Every day I wake up and I try and go to work, even though I have to, take my medication like several times before I even leave. I don't know. I just have no motivation, like I just have no like drive. Yeah. But I hopefully will continue to push forward, continue to make things better. And I don't know, man. Like this is an ever growing thing. It's like In 2 or 3 years, this might be a totally different perspective if I'm, you know, if I'm still around. Like, I haven't had the heart attack, the big heart attack or anything crazy. I don't like talking about things. I feel like I talk them into existence too. Like that's also a problem. Yeah, I'm simultaneously like one of the most lucky people you've ever met and one of the most lucky people you've ever met. And I know that makes absolutely no sense, but like imagine getting like super lucky on some things and then getting super unlucky on other things and being like, well, man. Alright, I'm done. My potato drifting at least gets to be shown on video. These cars are broken, dude. These BBC cars. I don't know what I want to do. How much hard should I try to work tomorrow? Continue grinding. $121 in a day. Slowly knocking that tree down. Right up until the bank will give me a loan on like a house for 45 or 60. And I'll start, I don't know, man, trying to really like work on what I can do. It's messed up too. Like I'm also worried that like I'm gonna get everything I want at like 35, 36 and then just immediately die. Because just like, alright man, you finally did it. You can finally work on everything. Gone. I don't know. I'm terrified of my own mortality. The only thing that really gives me, it drives me, is just the hope that like, you can make it better, man. You can make it better. Trying to make it better. Alright, that's it, man. Vulture stuff. Potato. Ex-hobo. Hopefully not future hobo. Hikikomori. Ghost person. Yeah, I used to think of myself as a ghost because nobody ever sees me. I don't know that I'll put anything else out this week. I don't want to say that I'm done doing whatever. I don't want to give it permanence, but I also wanted this to kind of be the end of it, in a sense. So, we'll see. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast. It's like, again, I slept in today. It's now 2. I've been working on this for like maybe 2 hours. I maybe woke up and like listened to music and fucked around for like an hour. I've been up till like 11-ish. I went to bed at like 2 and I woke up at like 9. I was like, ah, screw it, I'm going back to bed. I actually woke up and was just like, because I turned the heat off last night before I went to bed. I woke up, I just turned the heat on, went back to bed. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours later. I'm like, oh man. I feel okay, but I feel like I feel 10 times better sitting in front of my living room, in front of my own fireplace, hanging out with my dog. Who knows, dude? So yeah, I'm not over here. I'm over there. I'll see you.